Get your free copy of the complete tutorial at www.teachucomp.com/free.
Once you have selected a type of form to customize, you will be presented with the Customize Form Type window. In this case, we're looking at an invoice. Now, this window uses several tabs to display different sets of options for customizing the various sections of the form. Each section of the form is represented by a tab, and you just click on the tab that corresponds to the area of the form you would like to customize. Now, the first thing you would need to do is click into the template name text box at the top and type in a name for the actual template. Then you can click on the tab and check or uncheck the check boxes next to the fields that you want to show or hide within the screen version and the print version of the form. The screen version of the form is when you perform data entry, and the print version is the way that it looks when it's printed. So, for example, with invoices, we notice that the printed version does not look exactly like the screen where we do the data entry. Now, once you've decided what fields to show or hide within the versions, you enter the titles you want to use for those fields in the title column. So on each tab, you're going to see available fields for that specific section. So for each field, you can specify a title to display and whether it should appear in the screen version or the printed version of the form. For instance, if you wanted to enter or view information while entering an invoice, but you don't want your customer to see this information, you could select the screen checkbox for that field and then clear the print checkbox. You could enter a new title for a field by selecting the currently displayed title and then typing over it. So let's say we wanted to change the default title. Let's say we wanted to put in Rock Castle Invoice. Let's say we also wanted to include a Ship To field for our invoices. We could add it to the screen version for data entry and the print version. So you check off what you want. On the Fields tab, you would see fields that would appear above the line item area, such as PO number, terms, due date seems like it's important, so let's add that to the screen and the print version. Rep, account number, ship date, ship via, freight on board, project job. We also see other, contract number, birthday, spouse's name, mailing list. These are custom fields that come from the customer list. On the Columns tab, you can once again choose for the line item area what columns to display, and you'll also see custom fields for items down below. Also, you have a new column called Order. Now, the order that they display from left to right is determined by the number assigned in the Order column. So if we wanted to switch description and quantity, for example, we could change the 2 to a 3 and the 3 to a 2. So in the form, it would be item, quantity, description, rate. Now, when you're done making your changes, you would just click OK at the right to save your new custom template. Notice that we have a few options, such as in the footer, we can add a long text, which is often used for a disclaimer, such as a warranty. And notice some of them are only available for either the screen or the print version, in this case, the print version. Company information, what did you want to print? You could also choose to use a logo by checking the Use Logo checkbox and selecting an image file. You can choose to change the format for the font used for any of the selected areas. And on the Printer tab, you can choose to use invoice printer settings from Printer Setup or always specify printer settings for this particular form. So if we click OK, we can see it is then added to the templates list. Just like any other item, you can edit in the future by selecting it in the list and choosing Edit Template. That'll bring back up the Customize Invoice dialog box. Now, once you've set what information to add to the form through the Customize dialog box, you can change the placement of the fields in the printed version of the form by clicking the Layout Designer button at the right side of the Customize Form Type dialog box to launch the Layout Designer in a new window.
Like what you see? Pick up your free copy of the complete tutorial at www.teachucomp.com/free.